Hi everyone, so we are here with annual favorites, so let us get started. I'm gonna start off with some low-end brands first, and then we're gonna jump up to the higher-end brands. First, starting off, I think the item of the year would easily be the Wet n Wild I Love Matte palette. I think that this is a good condensing of all the perfect matte shades that are all in the other palettes. I think that this should stay permanent, especially because they're discontinuing the other ones. You just have almost an entire side that looks like the Vanity, one of these that kind of looks like Lust, and then a little bit of Pride, but you could just get so many looks out of this. So I've been using this non-stop, and I honestly don't think I've ever used any product non-stop this continuously this year, so I definitely consider this the palette of the year. I've loved Wet n Wild for a long time. I was introduced to Wet n Wild when I started my channel by Lerpagal, so I think this is wonderful and should be permanent. I do wish that Less Greed, Pride, and all the other ones were going to be permanent as well. I'm not sure that's going to be the case, but hopefully they'll come up with something else. Another affordable great line of cosmetics from the drugstore is e.l.f. I don't think I bought any e.l.f. last year, maybe a small amount of e.l.f. I think I started getting some of the e.l.f. dollar palettes from some friends on YouTube, like Makeup Freak 408 and Lerpagal, but since then I've expanded my collection. I've got some of the blushes, which are amazing, so pigmented, kind of like MAC's. They're really great. Candid Coral, Pink Passion, just really great things from e.l.f. I love this brand because it's so affordable. They always come out with these really fun new products, and you don't feel super guilty when they come out with something even a little gimmicky, because it's so reasonably priced that it even makes you want to try something that you may not have otherwise tried. e.l.f. Shimmer palette goes without saying. The e.l.f. mineral lipsticks, I have Cheerful Cherry so far. I'm not a fan of their dollar lipsticks, but I like these. Natural Nymph. These are like $4 to $5. You can get them on sale quite often. I think it's worth the extra little bit of money. And Party Pink. So really like those. And for drugstore, I really like Kiss Lashes in number 5. I love that they came out with a duo pack. It's like for $2 extra, you get an extra set. One pair is almost $4, so this is the better deal at $5.79 to get a couple pairs and a pair of tweezers if you need help with application. And at $3.05, I think I wore these 2 sets of lashes the most in 2011, so they'd be my favorites. On the topic of brushes, I also think the Bdellium tools are picks of the year, introduced to me by Barbie Deluxe at iMats. I hung out with her at iMats, but these are amazing brushes. I'll put a link in the bottom bar to Bdellium tools and my review if you'd like, and you can check them out and see what might work for you, and I explain their uses in that particular review. Indie Mineral Pigment Companies, Glamour Doll Eyes, which I chose to be sponsored by because I think their pigments are amazing. I'll show the 3 I did purchase. Fiji Mermaid, which is on my lids, from the new Circus collection created by Glamour Doll Eyes, and My Eyeshadow is Odd. Also in my crease is Oddity, and it's just kind of a dupe of MAC's Sweet and Punchy. Just a really lime lemony color. I'm going to do a blog post review as soon as I've worked with all these colors. And Electric Chair, which is just a really frosty, intense white. It's on my brow bone. So really beautiful. And then Sugarpill. 2 of my favorite pigments are Junebug. Just a nice sort of dupe of Club or so. Just a nice green. It's very like loose and stuff when you don't pack it on. It's just blended out there. But I love the Chromalusts this year as being like my favorite Sugarpill product because they're all vegan and the color selection is very amazing. It'll take a while to collect them all, but that's kind of the fun of it. You know, if you could collect them all like overnight, either you have a lot of money or they don't have that many products. So Weekender, which I love. I've worn this a lot this year. Just a nice, really sort of medium toned, fun purple. So that's those two. Kind of just picked my cream of the crops personally, but I love them all. They all work equally. They're amazing. So those are my recommendations if you're looking to pick any up on my recommendation. So yeah. Now you see me use Urban Decay a lot. So my favorite products from Urban Decay, starting off with face products, is the Urban Decay Glide On Cheek Tint and Crush, which I'm wearing right now on my cheek. And they're matte eyeshadows, which most have been discontinued, but here's just a shade for reference. The tokens are more of a bronze. So if you can get any on Hot Look, I will. It's just kind of a nice dupe of MAC's Hepcat. So it's kind of nice to have this one since it's really creamy and really pigmented. The Urban Decay Black Palette blog post review I have up. So there'll be a link to it, and then on the left hand side of my blog you could choose by like month or whatever. So if you don't see it on the front page, I have other posts. But the Black Palette has so many gorgeous colors in it. This is so pigmented. That is Libertine. So I do have a few tutorials of this palette already, and I know that you guys would love to see more. I'll try to do the best I can to even get more out. So it's just really pigmented. If you're kind of stuck on what you should do with these, use them as definition colors, crease colors, liner colors. Honestly, the best way to use your black palette to its biggest advantage if you don't want to go too dark on the eyes. Now for other products, it would definitely be the Naked palette, and I use this a lot in 2011. I bought it in 2010, yes, but it's just awesome to have it. I think everyone needs just like their perfect nude palette staple. You can create dramatic looks, you can create naked looks. It's just a good thing to have. So we'll get into some brands I did try in 2011, and that would be Inglot. And Inglot has come over to my area, I think April, May? Anyways, they're opening up new stores all the time, so just really great colors. I think the circles have been discontinued, but I just love their pigment that they have on every finish. Even their mattes are like delicious, and they recently came out with even more mattes and more neutrals. It's just really beautiful colors. $4.95 is this watermelon, $74 is this ruby red, $4.94 is this purple, $3.71 is that matte blue, and $58 AMC is that green. And of course all numbers in the bottom bar. I'm not trying to say that these are my favorite colors or anything. I have so many colors, it's hard to choose. It kind of just depends on what mood you want to go for. But that's definitely like one of my most fun palettes I have. So if you're into colors, check those out. These particular colors that I have in this one little palette are so unique to pretty much any brand. So also Inglot gel liners. I have them in a few colors. 75, mattish purple, dark eggplant love. And that is so fun to use basically as a regular eyeliner if you want a little hint of purple. 77, which I do have on my upper lash line. So just a nice black. I can already see I hit pan in that little spot I've been digging it up from. It is a little difficult to remove, and it will budge if you don't set it with black eyeshadow, but once you set it, it will not budge. It is waterproof, so it's a little tricky to put on. You do have to work with it. It's not super glossy like the Physicians Formula gel liners. Like, they don't glide on quite like that. but I still really like them. And the Inglot 85. It's cracked because I pressed a pencil brush into it, but it's perfectly happy. You don't need to resuscitate these. I've never resuscitated a paint pot or a product. So, also the Inglot lipsticks. I love these are sort of my MAC lipstick replacers. They're wonderful, beautiful shades. Hot pink. This looks like MAC's Candy Yum Yum. This one's number 140. Love it. Inglot number 412. Just really nice dupe of Dubonnet. Their mattes are really creamy too. A lot of their lipsticks have avocado oil in them versus lanolin, so that's nice. This one is 147. My favorite, 156. And one of my other favorites, the first one I ever got was 243, and it's kind of like a more berry version of MAC's Rose Maiden that came out with the coral line of Spring Color Forecast. That's that right there. So really love these. I need to do a blog post review of my Inglot lipsticks and various formulas. So I like them. Their frosts are really pigmented too. They're not too gritty. They're wonderful. Favorite Too Faced products. I think their face products are the best products they have. I'd recommend their bronzers, or specifically their Too Faced Riviera palette. If you haven't tried their bronzers, it gives you a great sampling of everything. Chocolate Soleil, Powdered Sun, Sun Bunny, and Snow Bunny, and this Primed and Poreless kind of tinted bronzer cream. And I have a blog post review of this. Also, anything that you can get in a compact is reasonably affordable. Most of their blushes and face powders are $19.95 or so. Candlelight creates a really beautiful luminous natural glow, and I have a blog post review of that one. So yeah, now I'm going to go into some skincare, body care products. Yeah. From Lush, it would be product of the year that I've used almost entirely for 2011, and that is the Fresh Pharmacy Face Soap. Smells like lavender, enough like granule in it, but without being like an exfoliator to cleanse your face, especially if you have oily, acne-prone skin. I can't recommend another product I've tried personally because I don't try products that aren't for my skin. But from Mary Kay as cleanser, I like the facial cleanser, $10, and then the lightweight moisturizer. If you're going into Mary Kay's other treatments, I love the acne treatment gel. I put this on anytime I'm feeling any acne or breakouts kind of popping up, and that just kind of cures everything. I like the satin mask, satin lips conditioner duo. I like that this is in a tube. It's just easier to deal with, easier to use. The Time Wise Luminous Wear Foundation, this has cleared my skin up so much because it's not problematic for my skin. I love the matte wear too. I really like also the 100% pure white mint tea moisturizer. I wear this under my foundation now, and it comes in a pump. It's 1.6 fluid ounces, just a nice minty, refreshing thing that I did also feature in my monthly favorites, so I won't go too more in that one. But as far as hair conditioner, I like the Ion Repair Solutions. You can get these at Sally's. You can also get a full bottle, and this is a 100% vegan hair care line, and it's affordable. So, and it just strengthens and moistens deep down inside, and just makes your hair better and better. As for magazines, if you are looking into being a cosmetologist, Makeup Artist Magazine. I also like Nylon for its sort of music and celebrity sort of things, and there's always looks and there's always makeup in that magazine. As far as monthly subscription boxes, Conscious Box and Eco Emmy. And yeah, as far as nail polishes, Zoya, hands down my favorite brand. I love Zoya polishes. The matte wear Phoebe is probably one of my top favorites, but that's also a feature in monthly favorites, so I won't go too more into that. But I hope that you enjoyed my annual favorites, and I hope that you want to try any of these products out. And I had a great year on my channel, and it's been different, fun, real, a turn for all things good, trying out all these cruelty-free vegan products, being vegan, and my New Year's resolution is to go raw vegan 1 day a week for now, and just eat raw foods 1 day a week so far, and try it out and get comfortable with it. So that's definitely what I'm looking to do, is just have like a detox raw vegan day 1 day a week. And if I'm very comfortable with it, maybe maybe it's something I'll want to do every day. So I hope that you enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching.